Quickly, it bypassed Karmas, got all the way through to Kemp, and the umpire says it's a free kick for high, and it goes to Kemp.
Wow. How good was the tap in the middle of the ground? The coaching error. Oh, I do not see much high there. That left hand may go round onto the shoulder, but that doesn't look a high tackle to me at all. I think he's entitled to feel a little bit hard done by Buka Karmas.
Kircher, caught, dumped, could have been ball. Crowd just screaming ball, ball, ball. Scholl, we can't play that against him now. Oh, yes you can. How's the wow factor of that if you're a Crow fan? Did he have prior? Did the others have prior? Yeah, but he had his arms free. Both had his arms free. And you
Battles in good position. Two Hawks hit each other. Here comes Cozzy. It was leg. Got to be a free.
Oh, they didn't pay it.
Didn't pay it. Sisley went round the post as well, so there was a lot happening in that passage. Two Hawks ran into each other. The two Hawks run into each other.
Oh. That's a throw from Sisley as well.
There's a lot happening in that passage, Dicko.
Another into the ground. Jack Higgins kick goal of the year like that, I think.
He comes in from 46. And that's an old-fashioned shank that's been marked by Dempsey.
Well, they already feel hard done by the umps for about the last 10 years. This is not helping.
2024 into the field of play. And that's just rubbing salt into a pretty nasty wound for the Crows.
Blake goes to Richmond and says, come over here.
It is a relationship game, isn't it? Someone sees something they like and they don't forget about it. There's another free kick off the ball to reverse to.
Yeah, the free kick was to Bowie against Morris Rioli, and it'll be taken in the goal square. And they play on. Petty kicks the goal. There it is. I can see daylight there.
Well, hang on. What about what's the flag? Is that considered a part
but
of
it's
it?
above the flag.
But it's in line with it. It's not all the way over.
It's hard to overturn.
That's a goal.
He's called it a goal.
If that flag
Review
continues,
complete. Looking at this angle, we can see the ball has crossed the back of the behind line. Decision on scoreboards.
I could see where you were going with it, though, because if the ball hits the flag, it's part of the post.
Yeah. I think it was a mark. When I was watching the game live yesterday and thought when I saw it that he did enough to hold the mark, but then obviously the body check pressure from Sam Collins coming in, if it wasn't a mark, it was certainly a free kick. Now, there's no given that he's going to go back and slot it, but against his old side, what a fairy tale that would have been for at least for him to be given the chance.
Can I just say that the word on the street in the Fox Footy building is very divided. Of course you're going to say it's a mark. You're a forward.
That's true.
A couple of umpiring incidents that occurred across the weekend. Let's start in the Essendon-Sydney game. So the Swans were coming like a freight train late. This is here, 3 minutes on the clock. Sydney only 8 points behind. This was called a dangerous tackle right close to Sydney's goals. I don't feel comfortable with that. I feel that Nick Martin may have even contributed that. He just goes limp in the contest. Guys, where do you sit on that? Are we comfortable with that being a dangerous tackle, so close to goal and so close in the game?
Yeah, that absolutely is not a dangerous tackle. I think
Elijah, brilliant tackle. Just hard and tough at the moment. Hard ball to win. Dangerous tackle.
Yeah, any time you do that sort of second movement and try and push him into the ground, it is now a dangerous tackle.
Into grey areas. There's nothing wrong with this initial tackle. As we see it play through, I don't see that as a dump. I don't see it as dangerous. That's the direction that both players are facing.
Well, he actually loses his legs on Miller, doesn't he? But
Walsh lands on his shoulder.
This is massive. This is a huge error. This has given Collingwood a set shot at goal, which ended up being a double 50. Now, the centre square is 50 metres. So if you bring him on an angle, you probably should finish inside the centre square, really, or close to that point.
About there.
Somewhere there. 50. Yep. And he's still going, still going, still going. 77.2 metres. Thought you get a bit carried away when you said 80. Well, it was very close.
That's a pretty big penalty, isn't it?
Very close.
Can he get there? Harry gets there. Mullen got him. He rated him. He face planted him in the back.
no, the umpire was running towards and in his mind, he's trying to make the decision here. Sydney is they play there more often than not, Brownie, I reckon. They play them more often than not.
I don't know. 50-50 that one. You can argue he right.
Last week gets them forward, and it is Darcy versus Darcy. And Sam over the top of Moore with a good tackle, and the umpire has called ruled it as holding the ball. That has set a standard.
Just caught up in the emotion of the night to get the 100-year celebration started here. Let's just have a look at it. Looking forward to the matchup. Gee, did he have prior?
He's got the left arm free. That's what he said. The left arm that's holding the ball.
Underneath all of that. Half a chance for Dersma. Went out the back. Constanti kicked it through. The whistle had gone free. Kicked it on the... Oh, the Bombers can't believe it.
Constanti kicked it.
Okay, I'm going to ball it up. I just got word.
That's the first time ever I've seen an umpire change his decision.
Ball it up. Who's rucks? Todd?
Well, the back 50, really, it was a beautiful kick that got things going.
Now for a towering mark, perhaps. Spilling out the back is Watson. He's not without a hope. He pounces, took him on, played for the free. Everybody looked. Nobody blew a whistle for him. Pull it up.
I thought that he made a beeline for the contest. I thought...
Options. Bolton with a bottler in the Barossa. Oh. He's paid for a shepherd or holding out, even though he took the grab. Look at this leap. The excitement machine.
That is fantastic.
Subs. A tired-looking Nash gets it down towards Warple. Did he get taken high? Well, in the end, it's going to be advantage paid.
Paid a throw.
He paid a throw with an advantage paid. So Stengel's short ball lace out Dangerfield.
That's not right, Jason. He's paid advantage after he's seen that Stengel has marked the ball forward of the play. I'm not convinced he can do that.
Dangerfield round the corner. He can finish.
So here's the free late. So was that deemed that Roberts pushed
I think that's what the...
into Florence?
Wow.
Must have been the call originally. You saw Roberts' immediate reaction.
Yeah, it's just a poor decision in the end. You see there.
So was that a free to Power Pepper, though, for the push?
Yeah.
In a marking contest?
Yep.
Towards TDK, charges on the left, inside 50, long range. This is what the Blues need. TDK with a hand in the air. Umpire says...
Is it? Off the boot. Definitely a free kick there, but they're not paid very often on the goal line, Kingy. I've got away with worse.
On Nankervis, look at the gap to Gore.
Gee, Taranto took care of his man, Viney, and they might just start to get a bit of angst in this game. Oliver comes in to remonstrate. Surprised no one else did, because he was met hard, Viney.
I'm not sure what's wrong with that.
Blues pressing, repeat inside 50s. Curnow sets himself. Defence comes from behind, free kick. Advantage paid the way of the Blues. Cottrell doesn't realise. Lines up from directly in front. Game stopped. Doesn't matter. Goal for the Blues.
Well, it's a good call by the umpire in here. It was the advantage. He forced him to have the shot, but...
So here's the free kick. Let's have a look at that shot. Oh, gee whiz, that's harsh. I thought he got a bit of ball. I'm not sure what he's paid that. If it's chopping of the arms, I'm not sure that was correct. Even Cottrell and the Blues fans were confused. In the end, they took the advantage and kicked the goal, and a much-needed one.